Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Alicia Williams and here we do all things beauty. So for today's video, I want to do like a high-end get ready with me, only because I feel like I've been I don't know, dragging my feet this week, and I want to do something that's just gonna make me feel expensive. Like, I own a lot of good expensive stuff, so I just want something that's gonna be like, oh, do you know how much my makeup cost? No, you don't. But anyway, it's flawless. I mean, the price of makeup, it doesn't matter, honestly. No one can't really tell what you're wearing, but I'm gonna know what I'm wearing. You know, like high-end makeup, full face. If you're ready, just keep watching. Okay, so my brows are already on. I'm gonna just go ahead and prime. I want to get into like the base first and then do eyes last, which is different from me. So today for priming, I'm gonna be doing the Fenty Beauty Poreless Primer and just all over the face. It's about a pump there. And I like to say, I think it's fine. It works decently. I don't use it too often because I'm in love with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, but this one, it smooths things out. It definitely does. And it's a little mattifying. So, perfect for the summer, honestly. Next, I want to get into some bronzer. I want to use my Mario bronzer in the shade Medium Dark. So I could have actually gone with like just medium, but I decided to go with medium dark because I think I bought it during the summer. A little scoped. Buffing that out. It's just the prettiest little like bronzy glow on me. I have my mirror focused over here just because I wanted to try a different angle, and then you can see a little bit of the fit. It's just a romper, honestly. But this color is really nice on me for medium dark. It does not look dark at all. It just looks bronzy and tan. I was thinking about doing a makeup, like a no makeup look, and I feel like that would like turn out really, really good. Like for me, like I think I have like some good concepts I would do, because my stuff is like the way I do my makeup, it almost looks like I'm not wearing it, but I push it an extra step by adding foundation, maybe even powder and creams, and everything's not necessary. It's just what you're into. Okay, so next I just want to go ahead and add blush, and then we'll get into concealer and foundation. Blush, I want to use my Fenty Beauty cream blush. She's in the shade Bikini Martini. Very cute. So the idea with this is that it's like a nice like pop of pink. Not that it's subtle or anything, but I'm thinking about doing like a little pink look today. I thought it'd be very cute. Okay, so I really enjoy this cream formula. I think it's really nice, flattering. You don't have to have it because there's more inexpensive cream blushes, you know, at the drugstore, but I'm not mad at it. It goes on, it looks pretty, it's pigmented, it wears nicely. So next I want to go ahead into concealer. For concealer today, we're going to be doing my Hourglass concealer. It's in the shade Beach, like B-E-E-C-H, Beach. I don't know what it means, but run her under the eyes. And for this concealer, you don't need a lot, so I'm just going to do like that, which is very trendy. Oof. And buff her out. Okay, so as you can see from one eye, it is very full coverage. I have very mixed feelings about this concealer. Like, it definitely is very expensive. It's basically a foundation price, with it being like $49, but it's full coverage. I just think it's on the matte side, and I have very creasy under eyes. This one definitely shows up on that, but I do like the coverage. The coverage is where it's at. It is long wearing. It's just my eyes crease. Okay, so this is how the under eyes are looking. I think they look nice and smooth. For complexion, I want to use something I haven't used in a while. It's going to be my Anastasia foundation in the shade 330W. The foundation, it's really nice. I want to do about half a pump. Like about that much, half a pump. I'm gonna rub it in. The foundation is really, really nice. I feel like it has good coverage and longevity wear, and it also just like hydrates my skin. Okay, so that's me like rubbing it in and warming it up so it can go about smoothly. Okay, going to buff it. The coverage on this foundation is honestly there. That's why I don't need a lot, but I think it looks really good. Okay, so this is how the complexion's looking. She's blended out. The only makeup on my forehead is the bronzer, and I think the bronzer is really good at controlling sweat. So we're leaving it like that, no foundation needed. But to set under the eyes, I want to go ahead and use my Urban Decay All Nighter. It's supposed to be like a waterproof powder, if you will. So I just want to push that under the eyes because that's like the only places that crease for me. So I wanted to try it with my puffer to see if that helps with my eye creasing at all, and I'll let you guys know if it does. That's how it looks. It has color. It's not translucent. So I'm patting it on the back of my hand, and we're gonna push it under the eye. Wow, that was very smoothing. Can you guys see the difference? That powder was very smoothing under my eye. You can see that it like dimmed it down a little and smoothed it, but this, you can just see the imperfections with it like creasing as I talk. That's not bad. I'll let you know if it oxidizes. I've seen comments saying that it oxidizes, but I think that's on like fairer complexions, if you will. So let me uncrease the other eye because I just creased again. Okay, so it's been a while since I've used that powder. Not saying it's a first impressions, but I like it a lot. I know it's not waterproof. I've worn it before trying to go to like the beach or something. It was not waterproof. It came off. So looking at it again, because I haven't used it like since that trip, because I was like, oh, you know, it's not waterproof. What does it do then? It actually looks really nice under the eyes for a pressed powder. That's really good. I usually use loose powder and then press it under, but for a pressed powder, my under eyes look phenomenal, so I am not mad at that. I want to set the blush and the bronzer with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. This Hourglass in general is expensive, but this was really expensive. This was $80, but it's a good value compared to the other stuff they have. Like, there's 2 blushes, a bronzer, if you will, a highlight, and then this one right here is supposed to be like a all over illuminating powder. I think it's nice. I don't use it often, but I like all the 4 over here. I just don't touch this too much. Maybe for the forehead, maybe, I don't know. I barely use it, so I don't have too much of an opinion on it. It's pretty. It doesn't pull out texture. I just don't use it to set often, especially not under the eyes. Okay, so I want to go ahead and set with this purple looking blush. It's called Rose Heat, I believe, because the one underneath it is called Coral Flush. So I want to take Rose Heat, which is a deeper one. Okay. Lightly the tops of my cheeks. It's a very nice blush. The tops of my cheeks. Okay, taking the bronzer, it's called Radiant Bronze Light. I'm gonna go ahead and set my bronzer with that, and it's very nice and subtle. It's nothing strong, but it does show up on my complexion. The thing I will say is that Hourglass with this, it being the darker palette, it's still not going to work for everyone. I feel like the brand Hourglass is not an inclusive brand for everyone, especially when it comes to palettes like this. Like, yes, they made a darker version, but everyone who is like deeper than me might not be able to use it. So it's just to keep that in mind. Definitely try it before you buy it. Okay, so just for fun, the complexion looks great, but how about we try using the long one? It's called the Radiant Power for setting. How about we just dust some on the forehead maybe like the top of the nose. Not saying that it has to be highlight, but like just something to add. Radiant light. I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but I can definitely see a glow when I shift it for you guys. Down the nose. And then we can do the tops of my cheek. I honestly feel radiant all over anyway, so I don't know if it made much of a difference, but I think it looks nice. Okay, so I want to go ahead and set the makeup because this is the base. It looks great. To set the makeup, I want to use my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the mini airbrush flawless setting spray. So I know it has like a very tightening feeling to the face. It definitely is like for locking in your makeup. Okay, so we look great, honestly. I want to go ahead and get into eyes. I want to use my Urban Decay Primer Potion just to prime the lids. If you don't believe in primer, whether it's eye primer or skin primer, you can skip it if you'd like. So lids are primed. It's only like 2 seconds, honestly. For today's eyeshadow, drum roll please, because I haven't used it since I used it for my last video. I want to use my Patrick Ta. This is the Major Dimensions #2 Rose Gold palette. Ooh. This is how she looks in all her glory. I'm telling you, I haven't used it since the last video, and I don't want to use up my good makeup. Like, I feel like that's what like a lot of people don't want to do, but I've really enjoyed it and haven't used it since. So I want to do more of a pinky look since the complexion is pink. I do want to use some dimension, but I'm gonna stick with like these top 3 shades, if you will. Just going all over the lid. I'm taking the lightest shade. Just gonna run her to set the primer, see how it's going. So using this middle pink, I want to use her for the outer corner. The shade does have a little bit of kickback. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's definitely like kickback all over that. So be mindful with that shade. My base is done already, so I kind of mind the kickback. I don't need no fallout either, but I don't have any. Okay, no fallout, but I don't need the kickback, to be honest, since my base is done. I think I just want to do like a smidge of this really dark color, like just a smidge. So I'm loving the rosy tones. I already knew I do love them. As far as sparkle, guys, I think I only want sparkle on the inner corner. So let's go ahead and use like, I don't want to use the lightest shade, but let's use like this pink shade as inner corner highlight. So now that the inner corner highlight's on, I'm just going to run the deepest shade that we use for the outer corner for the under corner. Last but not least, I do want to take this cream because I haven't played with it since. I want to take this cream and do like a wing if I can. Okay guys, how do you feel about this? I kind of like that this isn't the deepest shade. Like, I almost thought it was like a dark rustic, you know, burgundy, but it's lighter than the deepest shade. I kind of like the pop. I'm not mad at it, honestly. Okay, so I want to take this lightest shade and use it for like a brow bone kind of highlight. It's more on the champagne side. Okay, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this video. I finished off with liner, lips, lashes. The lashes, they were the Tarteist Pro lashes in the style Center of Attention, I believe. the lips. It's a 3-way combo. It was my LA Girl lip liner pencil in the shade Chai Latte, and it was the Kylie lip duo in the style Queen. As far as the eyes go, I did finish off doing like a little bit of black liner work with the cream shadow. It was just something cute to do. It's like a little butterfly wing, if you will. Nothing fancy, but like subtle, a little spicy, if you will. I added a little hairpin because I want to get into more hair videos. I think those would be very cute on me. I want to incorporate more videos doing my hair, and I also want to do like a no makeup look. And then I want to do some more fashion videos, like me trying on clothes as a plus size female. I start school soon in August, so I'm still going to try to post consistently, but I might have a hard time, you know, because I'm also still going to be in school. So I might, you know, juggle things around, and we'll see how that goes. But if you like plus size makeup, high-end, affordable, get ready with me. Maybe even some hair videos, skincare, if you guys really want to see something like that. You guys can give me a like, comment, subscribe. Please comment, because I don't get to like speak enough with my fans. I was gonna start having a TikTok platform and stuff, and doing some other things to be more active, because I feel like posting once a week, you guys really have to look out for me, or I'm only active on like Instagram. But I'm gonna start posting TikToks, so you guys can start following me. My TikTok is the same as my username, ali.serves or ali_serves. So Ali is Alicia, if you didn't know. Ali serves. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.